Now, just some initial observations about it. Looking at it, the magazine appears to be well made. I'm not sure why it has such a large base plate on the magazine. It's rather large and thick. Maybe that serves some purpose that I'm not aware of. The frame is made out of a high impact polymer. The grips are made out of a polymer. This JHP45 does have an accessory rail underneath the barrel. Should fit most accessories that are out there. It's got a chamber observation port, so if it was loaded you could look in these little holes there and you could see you know, the brass glint there to tell you it was loaded. I already covered that it has 3-dot sights, fully adjustable rear sight. The slide is made out of a zinc aluminum alloy that High Point calls Zamak, Z-A-M-A-K. The pistol does have a safety. It's got this little lever here for the safety. Red is fire, of course, and if you slide it up into the slide, it's safe. Some people say that the safeties are hard to engage and disengage. Easy for me to say, they're hard to engage and disengage. I don't find that to be the case. They're pretty easy to engage and disengage. The trigger on this High Point JHP45 is actually very good. There's almost zero play in the trigger. The trigger is the plastic or polymer, just like the bottom frame of the gun, but it breaks pretty consistently, and it doesn't have any real play in it. But again, this is a big, heavy pistol. It's single action blowback design, and I think that they deliberately make the slide heavy because the mass of the slide is what keeps the breech closed until the firearm fires. Oh, it's 100% American parts, which is really cool. I like that. I like that it's an American company that produces these, and they're made out of 100% American made parts. They're assembled in America. And you know, for the price point, if you don't have a 45, this is a great gun to buy for the money. You really can't fault it. Again, it is heavy. It's going to be too heavy for most people to carry. I'm a large person. I'm not a small guy. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm about 300 pounds. And it's too heavy, too big for me to carry. I could certainly carry it, but it's just not as comfortable as, you know, my Sig Nightmare or my, you know, 229 or my Springfield XD or any of the other guns that I would choose to carry. It's not as comfortable as those. And of course, you know, with a gun like this, I get more rounds than the 8. But for some people, they may carry this. They may choose this as their concealed carry weapon of choice. I wouldn't recommend it, but some people might do it. Okay, so let's go over some of the functions of the gun. It's got a magazine in it right now. I'm going to push the magazine release. Let's see if it drops free. It does drop free. So the magazine drops free. It has a really positive seat. When you seat the magazine, it seats positively. You know it's in the gun. Maybe that's why they have the large floor plate, is so you can make sure that it's definitely seated. It's got a magazine disconnect safety on it, so if the magazine is out of the gun will not fire. It also has a last round lock open, so after the gun, bang, 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 it's fired, you fire it all, and it's empty now, it locks itself open. When you put in a new magazine that's full, you can then pull back on the slide, chamber the new magazine, and you're ready to go again. Oh yeah, one other thing I want to cover, the warranty that High Point offers is, as far as I know, better than any other warranty that's offered out there in the industry today. So it's a warranty, it's 100% warranty for the life of the handgun, not the life of the owner. So what that means is, you buy this handgun used, it's broken, you can get it fixed by High Point. You buy it brand new, you give it to your son, you give it to your daughter, you know, they can have it repaired during their lifetime. So it's the lifetime of the gun, which, if you put that together with the price of the handgun, it's really a no-brainer to pick one of these up. Again, do I think it's as well made as one of these, you know, very expensive Sig Sauers, as a Glock or as an HK? It's not, but it's not the same thing. If you want a gun that goes bang every time you pull the trigger, this will do that. It's not going to win any beauty pageants. It's not a pretty gun. Like I said, it's a heavy gun. It feels okay in your hand. Maybe a little clumsy because of the weight. But, you know, as far as if you only have enough money to buy a High Point, it's a great thing to buy. You're not going to go wrong buying this. And you know, at 3 a.m. in the morning, when you hear something inside your house, glass breaking, and you go to investigate it, the bad guy's not going to say, "Oh, you've got an ugly High Point pointed at me." They're going to see that you have a firearm, you know, that you can use to defend yourself, and it's going to do its job. This gun is rated for plus P ammo, so that means the hottest ammunition practically you can find, 45 ACP. The plus P ammo you can load in this, you can shoot out of this. Other than the weight, other than the aesthetics of it, you know, there's really not a whole lot you can fault the gun for. It's a firearm, it works, and it will work when you need it to. And then the warranty, again, for the price you pay, you really can't ask for anything much better than that. Let's look at the rest of the home security pack. Okay, so we got our box now. We've got the snap safe lockbox that this comes with, that the home security package comes with. It comes with a pistol and a lockbox. Let's see what's in the lockbox, shall we? Notice I set that right in top of that High Point. It's not going to hurt it a bit. The coating on that High Point pistol is a black powder coat. They're tough, they're durable, they're not so pretty, but so I'm not worried about scratching up the High Point or hurting it. Plus, it's a less than $200 firearm, so if it gets dinged up a little bit, it's okay. It'll just give it character. It's not going to hurt it. Apparently, this is produced by a company called SnapSafe. It says the SnapSafe lockbox provides secure storage for handguns and other valuables at home, on a nightstand, in the car, or when traveling. SnapSafe, what's yours stays yours. And apparently this box not only has the key lock and a foam interior, it's 18 gauge steel, I believe, and it meets TSA airline firearm guidelines, so you could actually maybe travel with this lockbox. Let's see what's in there. Alright, inside, it's probably not 18 gauge steel, a little bit thinner than that. Okay, it has a strong chemical smell to it, I'll tell you that, but it comes with a steel cable lock, or steel cable tie down here, and then the keys for the lock. It comes with a steel cable here that is rated, according to the website, at 1,500 pounds, rated of 4, fairly heavy, seems to be fairly well made. Let's put our big High Point 45 in there. So we've got the the gun in there, close it down, and lock it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is secure. That's not going anywhere. Now let's see if we can figure out how the cable goes in there. Okay, well, what I think they do, what I think they recommend is that you do something like this. So you put this around something that's very secure and can't be moved. Maybe your seat frame, something like that. Put that around it. Loop it through like that. And then you put this in like so. There's a little, you see that? Might have to zoom you in. There's a little notch in the side of the, see if I can zoom in on that. There's a little notch in the side there. You can put the cable lock. So then when you close it, yep, that's how you do it. Close it down. I've got my cable through it, and I lock it, and now it's secure. And boy, oh boy, is that is really heavy with that JHP45 in there. It even looks like that the lockbox is drilled out in case you wanted to, you know, physically attach it to something. You wanted to drill and put some bolts in there to bolt it to something, the floorboard, or maybe you want to bolt it up inside of a cabinet or a closet or something. You could certainly do that. So that is the JHP45 Home Security Pack by High Point. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. Visit us at www.survivalreviews. This is Justin signing off. Charlie Mike.